Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Whatever doubts you guys are having, please do ask. We'll start the streaming in 2 minutes. Good morning, Nitesh. Good morning, Nathan. LG create हुआ है देख के 100% completed. We do know that what has been created with that. So follow the same rules. Don't panic. What are the few major things to start for today is very important. Starting with daily time frame, yesterday's trade of execution, everyone who saw in the group. Lovely execution, guys. Keep it up. Right? The action plan was taken in considerations of exact intact. इसमें intact सही से नहीं दिखा रहा है, but I'll share you the screenshots of how exact the intact was of yesterday's moment. Followed with आज का दिन का ये जो drop दिख रहा है, ये definite एक movement long के लिए खींचने वाला है. Right? So वो जो movement long के लिए खींचने के लिए what are the few major things that you will be following? Right? That is very important. At this current stage, the major allocation of a point is always taken under the consideration of volume, correct? जब ये volume formation में दिखा है, तो we have a high volume formed in this current green candle, right? So with this green candle 80% के नीचे closure, continuity in the formation, beautifully done, minimality form हुआ है with minimality. कहाँ तक की target allocation देख सकते हैं is still this intact point, right? जो कि हमारा 5107 के पास फॉर्म्ड है, राइट? तो उसके लिए उस पॉइंट ऑफ एक्शन पे अगर हमें ट्रेड मिलता है यहाँ पे आके एस टू बी वन सेटअप या एस टू बी वन अटैक के साथ, वी कैन लुक फॉर एन एग्जीक्यूशन पॉइंट, right? So with this execution point in 15 minutes, there are a few things that you have to keep a close eye on. So what are the close eyes that we'll be working out on? Partner 1, partner 2, partner 3. We have a POI formed. With the POI form, whichever side the direction movement has been looked at, the opposite direction trade-off executions will be placed. यहाँ पे एक LG pending है. Let the LG take out. इस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से अगर यहाँ पे भी सेटअप फॉर्म होता है, वी कैन लुक फॉर वन ट्रेड टुवर्ड्स द लॉन्ग, राइट? सो कीपिंग इन माइंड इंटैक्ट इज पेंडिंग ऊपर की तरफ, एलजी है यहाँ पे एक, right? So each and every given point of a movement is being taken under the consideration of a previous range out, right? So जब ये previous range out को dilute करेगा तभी ही holding trades को allocate करना, उससे पहले नहीं. Any doubts in gold? Please do ask. यस, एलजी क्रिएट होने दो, एलजी का अलोकेशन पॉइंट को रीडेवलपमेंट फॉर्मेशन पे दिखाने दो, उसके बाद ही उससे पहले नो प्लान्स विल बी टेकन अंडर द कंसिडरेशन एट एनी गिवन पॉइंट. नो, नो डाउट्स, ग्रेट. सो कल का जो इंटरनेट ऑफ एक्शन है वो दिखा देता हूँ सो दैट इट विल बी इजी, राइट? सो अगर ये यहाँ पे नोटिस कर रहे हो ना, exactly when the market was at 5166 and the moment action plan was taken under the consideration, we had mentioned that 1718 itself, team had mentioned, start diluting the trades, DI completion in 50 pips. We executed the trade, 150 pips run ho raha tha at 1923. So with this formation, ये एक photo रख रहा हूँ so that I can showcase you how did the rejection took a play. Right, ये वाला नहीं. अगर यहाँ पे नोटिस कर रहे हो 150 पिप्स होने के बाद 230 पिप्स रनिंग, सेम रिजेक्शन पॉइंट. अगर यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा बड़ा करूंगा यू विल गेट इट. कहाँ से रिजेक्शन लिया है एग्जैक्टली? मार्केट टुक a rejection from the same point of action where the mapping was of demand 100% and daily intact at 1926, right? So with this continuity in the movement जो फॉर्म आउट हुई थी, so what does it indicate at 9:30? The 300 pip movement was taken under the play with the formation of a right allocation at the intact range. यहाँ पे हमारा TP1 हिट हुआ था, with TP1 continuation पे होल्ड पे रखे थे ट्रेड्स को, followed with the levels where the target got hit. टारगेट कहाँ पे हिट हुआ? एग्जैक्टली एट द मोमेंट ऑफ 200%, सप्लाई 200% पे हमने टारगेट अलोकेशन दिया था विच इज एट 1942. द सेम अलोकेशन वाज टेकन आउट इन द प्ले टिल द पीएम सेशंस, मतलब न्यूयॉर्क पीएम सेशंस. द रीजन व्हाई आई सेड ट्रेडिंग व्यू में इंटैक्ट सही तरीके से नहीं दिख रहा है. अगर यहाँ पे देख रहे हो, with this movement you will understand it better, right? अगर यहाँ पे नोटिस कर रहे हो, यहाँ पे इंटैक्ट पेंडिंग था. जैसे ही मूवमेंट एग्जैक्टली उस पॉइंट में 5158 के पास आया, मार्केट टुक द रिजेक्शन विद द सेम स्पॉट रेंज, right? So waited the entire London session for this trade of execution to hold. We got that trade executed, took the profits. Okay. And daily intact का जो movement दिखाना है आपको, if you notice over here, daily demand 100%, daily intact point, exact rejection, completion of supply 200%, and drop from that point. Yeah. So these are the formations that you have to work on. Observe the markets. Market creates the structures. Be in the directions of the structures, and don't panic while executing. Just make sure that you get into the right zone of action so that you get a right moment to capture. Okay. So be careful when the daily intact in trading views sometimes get glitched and hasn't shown in the right spots. So you have to be working on the right levels each and every time. Good morning, Arya. How will you do that? The allocation will be through mapping of a demand or a supply where the intacts are formed. Good morning, Ishwar. Good morning, Ramesh. Good morning, Surji. But the rejection was amazing and I couldn't take the long, yet took the short trade with S2B1 and minimality. Perfect. Keep it up. Did you execute the trade? Which trade are you talking about? आज के दिन में जीरो ट्रेड्स. कल का दो एंट्री हुआ था मेरा, यहाँ पे और यहाँ पे दिखा था, और शॉर्ट के तरफ. बट टीम ने ट्रेल करते करते ना एमटीएसएल के जगह पे सिस्टम ट्रेलिंग ले लिया था. So this trade was taken and this trade was taken with an intact. ये दो. यहाँ पे एलजी पॉइंट देखकर भी ना, instead of the trailing MTSL, they trailed the entire system trailing in this formation. यहाँ पे रखा था, बट ये जो कैंडल आया ना 150% का रिजेक्शन, उसमें स्लीपेज थोड़ा ज्यादा दिखा दिया आईजी में. सो जब वो स्लीपेज दिखाया, वो शक करके लेके निकल गया. Henceforth, we didn't continue. The team didn't continue the PIP allocations in the group as well. गलतियां इंसान से ही होती है। तो पहली गलती थी तो माफ भी कर दिया। यस। हाँ, उसके बाद लिटरली मार्केट मेड मी वेट टू एग्जीक्यूट द ट्रेड फॉर 4 hours डेली इंटैक्ट कंप्लीट करने के लिए। फर्स्ट टाइम आई फेल्ट आई वाजंट इन ट्रेड एंड आई वाज लाइक क्या कर रहा हूँ। आई एम इन ए शॉर्ट ट्रेड फ्रॉम 5227। 5227 यहाँ से। गुड जॉब। यहाँ से भी नहीं। 5227 दिस वन। नाइस। होल्ड इट। Keep the MTSL at 5195 and system trailing at 5205. Sorry, 5185 at MTSL, 5195 for system trailing. So please show the mapping yesterday time 17. Yesterday time 19 supply mapping. What 19 supply mapping? AI AI ये गलती करता है सर। जेके का फुल फॉर्म क्या है? ऑलमोस्ट देयर हो। एलजी कंप्लीट करने दो रिजेक्शन से पहले। गुड मॉर्निंग पटेल। Just kidding. Okay. Genjis, Zenzis and their good word. जो नेक्स्ट लाइनअप में आएंगे ना वो जस्ट किडिंग के बदले में के करके लिखेंगे। आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग डेली इंटैक्ट या दिखाता हूँ या तो ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ this is the mapping from here to here. This is the mapping post daily. सर आप अल्गो से ट्रेडिंग करते हो? नो। Allocation if you want to see. First come, first serve will be taken into the play of this supply. This supply will be mapped at this point. Break and continue. With break and continue, 200% rejection, right? So with 200% rejection, continuity in the moment, first come, first serve will be taken under the point. So at this range of action, this this will work as the demand. This is 100% rejection. With 100% rejection, we had a small play role. The small play role will be taken into the parts of first come first serve again. So this is the first come first serve, or this one you can take. Either ways will work for us. अगर ये लेते हो तो हमको मिनिमलिटी मिलेगी. मिनिमलिटी के साथ 150% का रिजेक्शन है. If you notice this, the rejection was taken. Break and continue. 150% का rejection. So that was the first plotting that we have. The second plotting, if we want, we can take it from this one itself. With the rejection point, break and continue, 150. So either ways, sorry, 200. Either ways, the market works into the zone. So with this point of action, what is the first come first serve allocations that will be working out at this range will be again from the this moment from here to here. The demand will be acted into the points. Break and continue. With break and continue, 200%. First come first serve allocation will be taken into the play. So this will be the first come first serve allocation for the supply, which will be mapped in the play area. So this will act at this point of range. When break and continue was formed, with break and continue, 150 and 200. Market took a rejection at 150, continued the movement towards the short. First allocation of the service will be taken from this point. Market had given a break and continue, so we took the serving of second, which is from this point to this point. Right? So when this has been taken at the point range, break and continue. We had a minimality M1 formation. 150% and 200%. Market yet take the right rejection and continued the formation. With the formation, this is the play what we'll be mapping again as first come first serve. थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे हो रहा है because I'm just showcasing you how is the mapping going on. तो आप लोग सही से मैप करोगे तो लाइन अप आ जाएगा. ठीक है. ब्रेक एंड कंटिन्यू के साथ 200% रिजेक्शन. सप्लाई रिजेक्शन होने के बाद यहाँ पे डिमांड मैप नहीं किए थे क्योंकि 200% ब्रेक नहीं हुआ. So with this, first come first serve of the supply will be taken into the plot of this. With this point of action, यहाँ पे मैपिंग होगी. ब्रेक एंड कंटिन्यू. इस पॉइंट ऑफ एक्शन पे कहीं पे भी सेटअप नहीं बना है तो ट्रेड एग्जीक्यूट नहीं हुए हैं. With this continuity, supply 150 and 200% was taken under the play. 150 से rejection लेके continuity में आया है. So what are the first lineups that will be working for? The first lineups will be taken under the consideration of this and this because दोनों का first come first serve level same match out हो रहा है. So when same levels are matching out, the allocation will be taken into second servings. जब break and continue खत्म हो चुकी है 200% and continuity में है, so what we'll be doing is second serving of the mapping will be taken under the consideration and which we drew over here and kept. So this is our demand 100%, which the market is tend to take the rejection from. Okay, Nitin, hope your answers has been given. No direct entries, let the market create and take out the liquidity of the LG. Post LG is being taken out, setup has been created, the executions will be formed and looked for, not prior to that. Am I clear? Malkit Singh. Welcome to the stream and good morning. सर मैं भी सीखना चाहता हूँ. सीखिए सर, no doubt. One, please show me sir. Done and dusted. कहाँ से शुरू करूँ? TTS playlist से शुरू कीजिए, मलकित सिंह. Can I hold long? कहाँ पे एंट्री किए हो? चिरंत. You said you were a mathematical trader, right, yesterday? I want to add positions. Where is the execution point? Please do let me know so that we can work out on that accordingly. Sir, I sent you in Telegram. When I go draw, it was mismatch. Please see. वर्षा और नितिन का शेयर कर दो मेरे को बाद में लाइव होने के. सर प्लेलिस्ट में न्यू वीडियो कब आएगा? डेली तो कर रहे हैं रमेश. लाइव में कर रहे हैं. प्लेलिस्ट में क्या करोगे? Playlist is for the people who are coming for the first time. You're watching regularly the same thing on the lives, what we are working out on. Yes, the concepts and the strategies will be adding once we get a right positions in the live where we can explain. And जब मैं free हूँ तभी वो कर पाऊंगा ना. Stream will be there for next 15 minutes. Whatever doubts you guys are having, please do ask. Sir, trailing SL पे वीडियो बनाओ. Okay. Yes, Chiran. Excuse me. I gave the response for that, Jivant. Where have you entered? So दो चीज के ऊपर वीडियो बना देना. एक वॉल्यूम एनालिसिस, एक लिक्विडिटी एनालिसिस. लिक्विडिटी करके कुछ नहीं है मार्केट में। हाँ, डाइल्यूशंस है इन पॉइंट ऑफ लिक्विडिटीज, बट लिक्विडिटी के ऊपर एनालिसिस नहीं कर पाएंगे आप। यस, वॉल्यूम एनालिसिस डेफिनेटली। चिदन, एंट्री कहाँ पे की है वो बताओगे तभी तो मैं बता पाऊंगा व्हाट यू कैन वर्क आउट ऑन, हाउ यू कैन वर्क आउट ऑन। सर निफ्टी का एनालिसिस बता दो। डेफिनेटली। कुछ चेंज हो रहा है क्या? कल ने किया था ना हमने एनालिसिस। हाँ, शॉर्ट के लिए मैपिंग था। ओके सॉरी, हैंग हो गई। सर आप इतना काम कैसे देते हो? यस। सो कल का ये मूवमेंट एग्जैक्ट 200% के पास आके रिजेक्शन लिया था, कैरी फॉरवर्ड एट द मोमेंट, फिर से मिनिमलिटी M1 फॉर्म हुई थी। With minimality M1 formation, target will be always 150 and 200. So in this scenario point, market closed at 150 with 150 closures. Okay, एक second. So with 150% closures, market gave a gap up opening. With gap up opening, 200% break and continue में दिखा रहा है, तो surplus mapping होगा from top to the rejection point of 150%. Sorry, from the top to the rejection point of 150%. With this rejection, market tend to continue from the break. With this break and continue, 150% rejection again. With the 150% rejection, continuity in the movement is being showcased. With the movement plan of action, first come first serve supply will be played out with. So this is the supply which will be in formation. Break and continue. First targets. Okay, Faiza. एक रिजेक्शन मिलेगा उसके बाद कंटिन्यूटी। BTC भी देख लो, There is no change in plan of actions. The same level, same executions will be taken under the play at the current slot. 1 hour के हिसाब से the moment accurations has been at the same त्रिशूल formation होने के बाद second त्रिशूल formation was also played at this point itself. So with that, no long positions त्रिशूल is yet formed. With the continuity of the moment, break and continuity of the formation, यहाँ पे close किया था हमने कल के दिन. This is only for ID traders. Swing traders जो trade executions पे है उसी executions के साथ बने रहना, सिर्फ add on करते चलना उतना है. Okay. Point 1, allocation 100% with 100% minimality formation, with minimality formation 150% rejection, with 150% rejection, no formations of SW1, liquidity intact, nothing. North threshold formation, the continuation of the movement will be taken under the play. With this play, first come first serve, break and continue mein hai, so we'll be directly taking the second serving. So with the second serving, market tend to move in the directions as per on the break of the first. Break and continue. With break and continue, allocations will be taken in plotting of 200%, 200% plotting completion, projections with high volume, wick creation, selling pressure in the play, intact completion and the drop. First come first serve of the demand will be played at this point. This will be the range of mapping which will be taken into the range allocation 1 and 2, 200% rejection. With 200% rejection, continuity in the movement plan. With the continuity in the movement plan, the allocations will be taken as first come first serve, no break and continue. We created all the bodies sustained within the 200% of the supply mapping. So this is my new first come first serve demand which will be taken under the play with the mapping, minimality M1 formation. With minimality M1 formation, drop and continue. Target allocation point 150% first, which is taken under the play at the current stage. So with this, on the break, 200% will be target, followed with surplus. Okay. So this is for BTC. Minimality M1, minimality M2, followed with supply 200%, selling supply 100%, style prime, main 1, supply 200%. With 200% break, demand formation. We already have 150. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And at 5142, 5142 is the execution point. Okay, just a second, Chiran. I'm explaining. Actually, your major focus should be on learning. Okay? Going forward, please focus on that. टू 200% लोड हो रहा है एक सेकंड रुको 200% रिजेक्शन आया है मेरा लेग से is that right? Perfect. Easy. First come first serve basis आज open pivot mapping कर great. It works on each and every format, Ramesh. 15 minutes. 5142. You took the trade in this one or this one? Just now, within 15 minutes back, the trade was taken or it was taken in the morning? 545. If you had taken the trade in 545, this is great. After target's completion, you had let the movement kept on hold without following a proper MTSL rule, following a proper TSL rule, following a proper take home rule. There is a rule of execution for every point of action where the market has to be followed with the right risk to rewards. If you can't take the proper risk to rewards, then what's the matter? If you take the trade as per the mathematical calculations, also the targets are 5175. Market went up till 5180 and 5175 at the same point. So these are the major regions which you have to be working on. Never show greed. And if you have taken the trade at this point, the executions are yet pending. मार्केट इंटैक्ट कंप्लीट नहीं किया है एलजी कंप्लीट नहीं किया है सेटअप फॉर्म नहीं हुआ है सेटअप फॉर्म होने के बाद ही ट्रेड ऑफ एग्जीक्यूशन होगा and this was a risky trade where you have entered at 5142 no doubt the position allocation points was taken in perspective of one single green candle I get that but without creating a wick never execute the trades the probability of the wins at this point of actions is of just 10%. Okay, so wait for S to B1 setups or S to B1 intacts and be in the directions. यहाँ पे add on के लिए spot नहीं है अभी. Okay, so never execute the trades in the formations. Follow the rules. Market has some rules. Respect them so that your bank gets respected through the markets. And for add-on, there is no spot here. Okay. You completed the analysis in 2 minutes of video. Anything new, dear? Sir, what is trading? One of the trading setups to execute the trades. Sir, 5102 is the TTS level with intact. Yes, that's right. That is this one, no? This point. Sir, I'm a beginner. I'm getting the steps, I'm following the book, but some confusion comes in first come, first serve. Please do help me out. Okay. So at this point of actions, how do you look for? We have drawn the demand break हो चुका है, POI है, POI के साथ regiment follow करके LG complete कर रहा है as per the book, correct? तो first come first serve में ये आएगा, इसे मैपिंग में लो, and group का levels follow करके बने रहो. That's it. Good morning, Patel. Right? So this is the executions of the derived propositions what you will be looking for. No, I'm just following the POA rule here. मेरे को रिजेक्शन दिखाने दो, सेटअप फॉर्म होने दो, मैं एग्जीक्यूट करूंगा. अगस्त्य मैपिंग थोड़ा ऊपर कर ले. हाँ, डिमांड मैपिंग तेरा थोड़ा गलत है, चेक कर ले बस. 4 hours का, 1 hour का सही है, 4 hours का दे. गुड मॉर्निंग स्मिता मैम. 2 मिनट के बाद ज्वाइन कर लो, लाइव होने के बाद. 8 मिनट्स में क्लोज हो जाएगा. Yes, all the LTD members, the old links will not be working. New links will be shared by the team today by EOD. Okay, EOD end of the day. So that will be the new links to join from tomorrow. Tomorrow in the sense Monday, as it's Thursday today. LG complete हो चुकी है. First round of movement is completed. That's a good one. Now we have to just wait for the setup to form. हाँ, formation पे executions देखो ना, मना किसने? The best part is that only. Work on minute details so that it can help you grow back. अगर आर्या तेरे को TTS 1.618 तक का लेवल्स देखना है ना, तो 5175 का जो इंटैक्ट है उसे कंप्लीट होने के बाद सेटअप बिल्ड करने दो, वहां पे देखना, उससे पहले नहीं. ठीक है, सॉरी, 5170 का. Stream will be there for next 2 minutes. Whatever doubts you guys are having, please do ask. All the new members, beginners, whichever strategy, whichever concept, whichever formulations you guys are following, doesn't matter. Make sure that you back test it for 6 months, forward test it for 6 months. 1 month of live analysis followed with proper risk to rewards. Bring the small capital to compound. Remove fear, greed, and FOMO to execute the trades. Sorry, while executing the trades, and make sure to not give your accounts to manhandle nor follow any tips. One thing and most important thing is it's your hard earned money, so learn before you earn. And a good trade is executed with your mindset, your analysis, your patience to hold in this business, following the right setups. And winnings will give you happiness, losses will give you learnings. Don't repeat the same mistake for more than 3 times. You can repeat the new mistake, but not the old ones to sustain in this business. This is Nitesh signing off. मिलते हैं अगली स्ट्रीम पे मंडे के दिन. तब तक के लिए टेक केयर. बाय बाय. हैप्पी वीकेंड.